So, at the end of the last video, as soon as I was uploading it, my pops told me, hey, you know, we're going out of town this weekend. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I got the Labor Day gig going on after all, so you're coming with me this weekend. I was like, what the fuck? So I realized I'm not going to have any other time to narrate for you guys. So I figure I might as well get this one going. It's probably not going up the night that I do it. If anything, I might upload this fucking Wednesday or something, and I won't be back until Monday, unfortunately. But you know, you get what you can. I actually advertised my channel, and I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with 4chan's new board. They have a Pokemon board, which is /TR. They're in the middle of name changes. It shows up as VP, but it's TR. Anyways, I said I'm streaming live Wi-Fi battles. You guys are more than welcome to come. The guy comes in by the name of Herpinderp, and I don't really know any other names for him to go by. So we'll go ahead and just call him Herpinderp, and we had a pretty damn good match. And it's blatantly obvious to see who the MVP was on his team, but we'll go ahead and show it off. Okay. Come on. I forgot that I left ample time at the beginning. But anyway, so I lead with Kangaskhan going back to the old team, and he's like, what are you doing with the Kangaskhan? I was like, here, I'll show you. Not like Sonic, here, I'll show you! No, but I faked him out and a sucker punched him, and all of a sudden his Starmie's useless, and all I lost was a life orb recall, and he's like, what the fuck? He'd never seen anything like it before, so he brings in something that can definitely take a hit, and I decide I don't want to stay in, so I go to my Azelf, and he sets up his rocks. I'm pretty damn sure at this point I go for the Grass Knot, and I really did expect it to KO. It keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. I'm under the impression it didn't KO, and it doesn't. I think he told me he lived with like 2 HP or something like that. Anyway, he brings back out Kangaskhan. And I'm like, oh, well, I can tolerate it now. It's got like, what, I think he said 2 HP in the stream, so I got minimum damage on that Grass Knot. So I go for Fake Out, whatever. Kangaskhan doesn't really like being in the Life Orb and the Sandstorm, and the Double Edge Recall means I'm probably only going to get 2 more hits. But here we go on Clefable. This is really cool, because I was under the impression that Clefables were fairly bulky on the HP side, so I go for the Double Edge, and it cleans it out. One shot, like, serious fucking business going on here. I take it out in one shot. I mean, the recoil takes me out too, half of my damage. But, dude, I took out a really good wall. So it brings in 11-11, his Jirachi. He tricks me. I don't know why I didn't see that coming at all. But, so I go for the Flamethrower. And, it does 2-hit KO, like always. Probably would have been a little closer if I still had my Life Orb. Anyway, he goes out into Solid, and this thing is like the Suicune in my breakout match. This is the thing that the majority of my team struggles to kill for the rest of the match, because I cannot even begin to touch this thing in Sandstorm. It gets the 1.5 spec D-boost. Right there I stayed in, and I over-predicted because I thought he was going to T-Wave whatever came in. But, I don't know. I guess I was the only one in the stream at the time thinking of T-Wave. So I stayed in, I let him get a free curse essentially. So I go to Mystery. This is a different Mystery than the guys you saw. I made 3 Kingdras, and I named them all Mystery, you know, just to live up to the name, for fun. So, unfortunately, this is the one that doesn't have Rain Dance. This is the one that performs by itself, so it's sub DD Waterfall Outrage, so I'm stuck. I'm kind of stuck here. I kind of have to rely on, you know, waterfalls. That's actually pretty much it. I just have to waterfall until I stop flinching it. Or, you know, I'm pretty much boned. So, I don't get a flinch on that one. He's just Drain Punching, getting all his health back. Fuck my life. And, there's a Sandstorm, there's that, and as you can see, it recovers all of its health back from that last move. And this thing really is living up to its name. I can't even touch it. So, I go Waterfall, and I flinch it, thankfully. But I'm getting buffeted. This is the one with lefties, not with White Herb, because I don't need White Herb, because it's physical. But, anyway, I keep doing Waterfall. It looks like a 6 or 7 hit KO. I got 2 flinches. I'm like, alright, 5 more, yeah! But, you know, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get 5 flinches in a row. I got 4 in a row at Togekiss in a previous match, but that doesn't work. Unfortunately, I only get 2 flinches, and he gets a drain punch off and gets some health back. But, you know, it's that much more manageable. Now that it's at less than half health, I haven't seen if it has rest at this point. I don't think it did pack it. Anyway, I decide, you know, I'm scarfed, so I have to be locked into one move. I might as well try Grass Knot because Regirock seems big. Off the top of my head, I would think it would do 120 damage, which would be, you know, more than Psychic's stab would muster up. So I go for that. It doesn't even take it out. I go for Aura Sphere with Keiko. This is a Scarf XD Togekiss. So, doesn't really matter here because he gets a crit and he recovers all the health back that I just did to it. And if you've noticed, I've lost about two things. This is about to be my third, trying to take this damn Regirock out, and it's unfucking bearable. But, and see, look at that, it barely lives. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the amount of HP that's left on that bar, but I cannot. I got minimum damage twice on this team, and it's pretty irritating. Anyway, so I go into Lucario, and I know for a fact I can pick it off at this point. And, so we do that. And, I don't know what I was thinking here, why I didn't switch out. Because, you know, for some reason I thought bulky variant goes with Trick, and I was like, derp. But, you know, I stayed in, and I ate the Fire Punch hard. But he's got Life Orb, so he's bound to kill himself off eventually. Here I go into Chocobolt. I was thinking, oh, you know, he's probably going to Iron Head or whatever. There's no way he has Fire and Ice Punch, but he has both. And that really sucks. Because I was expecting him to switch out or something, expecting a Heat Wave, so I just go for the Agility, so now I'm faster than it, and I'm barely hanging on with Lefty's recovery. And this is my last guy left, so I go for Heat Wave. Thankfully hits, because Heat Wave and Stone Edge and anything with 85 accuracy loves to miss on me for some reason. Lately. And so it's down to me and Breloom, and it all hinges on whether or not Heat Wave hits. Heat Wave hits, it's a clean kill, and that is good game. I sure thought so. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything else for you guys until, yeah, I looked at the rest of my stuff. I really don't have anything. I have to hopefully get some matches done on Thursday night, potentially, and save like maybe 3 or 4. That way I can build up something for you guys to watch, because otherwise you're not really going to have anything until, well, you're not going to have anything until like Tuesday for a fact. So what I recommend is, if you do want to watch more matches, please go back and look at the rest of my videos. Just because they're not new doesn't mean, you know, they're not good. I mean, sure, you can see that my quality has been getting better and better as I move on, but the matches before are still just as good. Like, I had a mono fire team going on for a while that actually beat a sandstorm team, despite the odds. Like, a decent sandstorm team, and it took it down. So just go look back through my old stuff. I mean, as long as you're here, you don't have to keep looking out for me to post, you know, fantastic stuff. Just go back and see who I am. So, see ya.